I was watching, I was thinking, dang, it looks like a fun place to hang out. But I just like long shots like that because it feels like you're walking behind him the whole time.
Mm.
And they kept it going long enough for you to really settle in and then start paying attention to everything around him. Because, like, Michael Fassbender, for some reason, looking at the back of his head, it's him.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, all the other surroundings, it just sets up this idea of a secret meeting somewhere. Like, he's got to go down to level and another level, and then the guy's talking to two people, and then they go outside. I just like that. That was one of the things that I liked in terms of the first scene. We talked a little bit about the dinner scene, the first dinner scene. Great, just fantastic dialogue back and forth. I love like that kind of messy drama, secrets revealed things at dinner. It'd be a disaster in real life, but in movies, I love seeing it. Everybody's business is out there. Finding out that George turned his father in, or revealed his father's infidelity, like that's
I was
ugly.
37.
Yeah, right. That was funny, right?
I
Ugliness.
don't like liars.
Right, ugliness. But
that.
It was good though. It was good though. I love that scene too. The scene where George realizes that he made a mistake by turning off the satellite is just hilarious to me because it reminds me of, I don't know, you probably don't. This probably never happened to you because you're a professional, a super professional. But I've had times where I really made a big mistake at work, and it's like you'd be like, "Oh my god, what did I just do?" When that happens, you start thinking, "Oh, is there any way I could make this not be as bad as it is?" And to watch his face the whole time in the meeting afterward, like he looks like he can't figure out if he's going to go to the bathroom on himself or throw up at the same time. And the way that Michael Fassbender holds that for the whole scene,
yeah,
I just love it, man. And then last thing, I mentioned it before, but to see Pierce Brosnan and Naomi Harris, James Bond and Moneypenny together in a film about spies. The only thing that would have made it better is if they had some kind of interaction that was almost like a meta kind of statement on it. That would have been good, but they were both excellent in this. So yeah, that's my cake.
Yeah, I like all of what you mentioned. That's so dope, man. I really appreciate it. It's then the irony with George having that expression on his face continuously. You would think that the guy who is the master spy smith, like who interrogates spies and is able to decipher who's lying, would have a better poker face. But
man, he looked shook.
He was like, "Yo, are they just gonna assassinate me here? Like, put the firing squad right there?"
Right. Talk about tightening your sphincter. I mean, he looked scared, man.
Yeah, he looked shook, daddy. Yo, I definitely agree with CJ's cake. But I'm also I know we covered these topics, but I just want to give a refresher for those who are just tuning in. The cast, good, magnifique. The topic itself, yeah, definitely. A+ on that as well. We've covered a lot of movies about action and drama and comedy, but this right here, we haven't covered too many spy espionage type movies, and this is really something that I like. The whole detective figuring out who did what thing. It make the questions that it makes you ask yourself as far as like who watches the Watchmen, who polices the police,
who watches the Watchmen. That's
the integrity of a country and the things that they'll do in order to keep their career going and to get more prestige and be more renowned. Like these things, like they're selfish too. Oh, they're ego driven too. It's not about, being stewards and working for their country because of patriotism or the love of mankind or just being a do-gooder. No. These guys, they want to prove like, hey, I'm the smartest, the baddest, et cetera, et cetera. And then last but not least, I like the British actors and actresses actually talking in their native accent and everything instead of trying to pull an Idris Elba, Desmond Idris Desmond. Oh wait, is it Damson Idris?
Oh, Damson Idris,
where he's, or even an Idris Elba, where you're thinking these dudes are from Baltimore and Cali respectively, and it's like, nah, y'all are from across the pond, or y'all not from over here.
Yeah, but shout outs to Stringer Bell and Frank Saint, man.